Man, there's so much bad stuff happening in the Pokemon community these days that it's hard for me to keep up with everything. That's saying something. So, if you haven't heard, Unlistedleaf says he is quitting YouTube, and this is because a lot of his fans are upset at him for scamming them over a Pokemon Celebrations break. Now, if you don't know what Pokemon Celebrations is, it's a TCG set that admittedly, the Pokemon Company is having a really awkward rollout with, because you can't just go out and buy the box or buy the pack. You can only get Celebrations packs as a part of other, like, promotional material, such as tins, the Trainer Elite box, and a couple of other things. So you have to go out of your way to get these packs, and there's only 4 cards per pack, but it's very desirable because it has all of the greatest hits of Pokemon. We got Neogenesis Lugia, we got Base Set Charizard, we got pretty much iconic Pokemon cards from all of the generations, all of the sets, and it celebrates the history of Pokemon. So, Unlistedleaf made a video talking about how he wants to give his fans access to this hard-to-obtain product, and the way he was going to go about that was by scalping his audience into oblivion about as hard as anyone has ever scalped children before. So, this post really sums it up. Finding it hard to find celebrations? Don't worry, Unlistedleaf has your back. For only $50 for 3 booster packs. You can get the packs for about $5 each if you get a hold of the legitimate product, and then even through, like, third-party sellers and stuff, like Troll and Toad had them listed for $10. So, I mean, like, he's still overcharging compared to that. For only $50 for 3 booster packs, you can join his box break with a very, very small chance to get your cards graded by PSA, which effectively has no value on top of how hard you're getting scalped, plus a signed energy card. That is just straight abusing his fans. Also, the break went to $60 once the interest really started kicking up. So he is giving his fans, the people that have made him millions of dollars, the opportunity to get a hold of Pokemon Celebrations for 2 to 4 times the price. Now, the break was done through the third-party StockX, which is also contributing to the scalping issues that we see in the Pokemon community. So taking a sponsorship from them is questionable to begin with, but the actual event itself was a complete disaster. They were just rushing through packs, and I feel like people probably bought into this thinking that Ando was going to open their pack and, like, make it a bit more personal or something. No, they had like 4 people. They had a quad stream going. People just rushing through packs. They were showing, addresses and details. So not only did you get the privilege of being scalped by Unlistedleaf, but you also got yourself doxxed and you had your tracking details leaked. So that's really cool too. It was just a complete sloppy cash grab, and in response, you got a lot of backlash for it, a lot of hate, and then there was this post on Instagram. The abuse, hate, death threats, and endless threads across social media about how I'm the most evil person in the world have ended me. Now, aside from the death threats, good. I feel like he deserves it. Now, I've learned firsthand, and I've been talking for years about how the Pokemon community is one of the most hateful, toxic communities you will ever find, and it only gets worse. So, none of this surprises me, and some people might think, oh, so that means you have sympathy for him. No, you reap what you sow. This is in response to him scamming his audience by trying to scalp them. Also, keep in mind, his audience is mostly children. So he is trying to scam children to get even more money after all of the crazy money he's made. He bought a McLaren with Pokemon cards. He also does thousands of dollars openings constantly, and he gets the money back in the views. And he tried to extract even more money out of his audience by taking advantage of them for this break. So yeah, again, aside from death threats, which, you know, up there with doxing are the worst things that someone can do, but I feel like this is deflection. So the abuse, hate, and endless threads. Oh my goodness, the endless threads. Some people are talking about you in a bad light for a couple of days. Man, that's my everyday. And that's another reason why I don't have any sympathy, because I've been calling this out. I've been trying to make the Pokemon community a better place nearly every day for the last 5 years. No one stood up for me. No one supported me. And that's another funny thing about this, because, you know, the rest of the TCG community is excited. They're ecstatic about this because they are going to profit. Those viewers have got to go somewhere. Those money bag children have to put their donations or their break money or their buys somewhere else, and everyone else is going to benefit. I feel like, you know, collectively, the Pokemon TCG community now has a pool of like tens of thousands of dollars a month to pull from. And they're not going to equally share it. They're not going to be like, hey, let's band together, you know, let's try to make the Pokemon TCG a better place so this doesn't happen to us. We don't see another situation like this. You know, we're going to come out of this better. Oh, hell no. They are currently in the middle of destroying each other to get the biggest piece of that pie. So that's what I mean. I've been receiving hate for years, no support from other content creators, and that just keeps on coming out. Wow, everyone's a bad person. Crazy. We had A-Drive. It was just last year that he was exploiting his audience to scalp them during breaks, and that didn't blow up as much. So I mean, it's just kind of crazy how bad everything is and like the overall situation. But yeah, like I said, aside from death threats, like that's never cool, that's never okay. And I'm even wondering how much he's playing victim to like deflect off of all this stuff. Like if a death threat is credible, that's different from someone saying I want to kill you or I'm going to kill you. Now credible like includes a dox in there, which I have received, so maybe on top of that, I don't know his experience, but like just kind of like seeding it in there inside of abuse, hate, death threats. That just sounds like the general playing victim thing that you just see on social media whenever someone receives backlash that they probably deserved. So, and then endless threads. Seems like he's trying to, and yeah, like this just seems over dramatic to the way that he might be just trying to play it up to deflect from the things he's done, you know, about how I'm the most evil person in the world have truly ended me. Read every thread, read every DM. You win, guys. I'll leave YouTube. Good, and I'll talk about that later. Always was positive and had a smile for 8 years of making videos, but today I didn't even want to wake up. I can't blame him for that. He knows he got too greedy and it ended up ruining his career, or maybe not. We've seen with the whole Dream scandal that went from Dream didn't cheat to nah, it's okay that Dream cheated because he's an entertainer. Same thing with Pimp Knight, same thing with Wolf Glick, same thing with A-Drive, same thing with just any popular figure because kids are idiots and COPA isn't being enforced. So yeah, he's just going to come back in X amount of time. Nappy tried to make a comeback. People are welcoming Nappy back in and he groomed minors. The Pokemon community sucks. He's gonna be fine. And then you go into like the comment section of videos and everyone's like, don't quit, you're an inspiration for me. Man, it's amazing how like people, like, dude, it's kicking a dog and having the dog come back to them. It's crazy how manipulated people are in this community. But yeah, like he got caught in it and I expect to come back. Some kind of apology tour, something to make things right. I feel like it's not even going to be that long. He's not even going to, like, dip for a year. Because, like, when you say you're quitting, you know, you expect a long time. I think he's going to be back in a month, maybe 2 months, and the video's going to be making things right or something. Honestly, his best course of action, I don't even know why I'm giving advice because I'm happy he's gone, would be, like, trying to convince Leonhardt to give him a chance. I don't know what their relationship is. I don't know who is cool with who in the Pokemon TCG community. But if you have the guy that's selling base set packs for $3... on board with trying to like create some kind of PR move, probably the way to do it. I don't know. So yeah, we have I don't know if they're cool. I don't know what their relationship is, but I'm pretty sure the guy that's selling base set packs for $3 could probably help with your PR after you're trying to sell a 4-card celebrations pack, which is going to be reprinted into Oblivion. It's already been confirmed they're going to like keep doing waves of this stuff until everyone is satisfied with it. So that's another thing, like if you bought into this, you're an idiot. And to a degree, you deserve to get scalped. That having such blind faith or blind worship, getting caught up into this, and also contributing to the scalp. If you are paying for third-party product that is grossly overpriced, you are the reason why scalpers exist. You are also the problem. Not just the scalpers, the people buying from the scalpers. And if Unlistedleaf got away with it, it would have only gotten worse. See, that's how these things happen. It's a legitimate snowball. It's not a slippery slope fallacy. The slope has slipped. You're pretty much at the bottom of the hill right now, but it's going to be one of those things where there's actually like a shelf, and then you stumble and you just keep on falling like some kind of cartoon. That's where we are. No fallacy. And maybe that's it. We're at the shelf after slipping down the hill, and then people are saying, well, you know, that other slope is the fallacy. The one you're about to fall off of again. So the way I see it is like, yeah, it's just going to keep happening. It just never gets any worse. Or it never gets any worse. No, it never gets any better. It only gets worse. Just to clarify, I didn't set the price or take a percentage off the break. And here's why I think he deserves it. Here's why he deserves quit. He's still trying to deflect. He's still trying to play it off. This makes it sound like he didn't make any money off of it. No, his video was sponsored join my first Pokemon Celebrations box break, and then sponsored by StockX. Now, another thing that's scummy is he didn't declare the sponsorship. So yeah, like there's multiple things you can do, and the satisfactions for it are weird because YouTube is very vague because it's a legal issue about declaring if you're making money off of like a paid deal or something. But the best practice is that you put it near the top of your description, and you also click the box that says includes paid product promotion. He didn't click the box. So what that means is he's still taking full ad revenue from this video, because like you do get a little bit of hit on ad revenue when you take the sponsorship deal, because then they have to like verify the ads and they make sure that you're not like running conflicting ads or something. So not only did he take the money from StockX, but he tried to obfuscate it just a little bit more so he can make more money on the videos about the sponsorship. And then he does this misdirection about not taking a percent off the break. You still took the sponsorship for the break, and you have said you are sponsored by them. Also, this other post says #ad. So the big Unlisted Leaf StockX YouTube live stream in 1 hour. So this was a promotion about the break, tagging them with an ad. So he got paid. He got paid a lot. And there's also going to be there was also a $5,000 there was also $10,000 of giveaways. So StockX knew they were scalping and making big money off this. Even though he didn't take a percent, I guess he just took the money up front. Like, maybe he was offered a percentage deal. Again, like, contracts and weirdness and negotiations and sponsorship deals. Gets muddy, gets weird. But they were like, hey, like, maybe he didn't know how many he was going to sell, so he just took a flat amount instead of, like, going, hey, if we sell out of all these packs, I want X percent or something. Probably some middling number, who even knows. But when you look at this, like, he took money for it. So trying to play it off they didn't make a cut, pretty fake. Bad move. Seems to go in line with him being a scalper and a scammer, huh? Didn't have a say in how the packs were opened either. That was the problem with the live stream, how they were just like quad stream giga ripping open these packs and making it go over as fast as possible. Tried to make it a little better with the prizes, increasing the cards graded. Not enough, I'm sorry. Also, not being able to set the price. Dude, that's like the first thing. If you put your name behind something, you make sure it's not going to look bad on you. Like, if you're saying in the video, hey, I want to give access to this stuff because scalping is bad and it's hard to get products, and then you turn around and scalp, and then, yeah, he saw the money and he didn't care after that. That's exactly what happened. For everyone that hates me for buying Car 2, you'd be pleased to know that it broke and I no longer own it. There's some schadenfreude there, gotta admit. I feel like every PokeTuber deserves some kind of minor form to mild form of tragedy, depending on how bad they are. Love every minute of making fun Pokemon videos, but being degraded every day as a human has really destroyed me. Keep on gaming, goodbye. This feels, you know, again, like overly playing victim, overly trying to deflect, trying to be like super off-putting about the bad things that put him in this position. Now, I didn't like Unlistedleaf before this whole fiasco, and I like him a lot less because of how it ended up playing out and his response to it. It's like, this is just straight lying. This is just BS. This is garbage. Every PokeTuber is fake and greedy. They don't care about you. That's why I don't like Unlistedleaf, because of the clickbait, dude. Like, after this happened, after this blew up, it wasn't even after that. It was before then, you know? He was doing coverage of, like, hacks, and, you know, I'm against hacking, I'm against modding. So, like, that's just, like, a little sus move to be doing that for the views. Reacting to hacked Pokemon Z gameplay, one of the videos that helped blow him up years ago. Like, you can be like, oh, but look at all these other millions of views videos that he's gotten. Those are a lot more recently. This is 6 years ago. This is, like, the ancient times of Pokemon. So, something like this, that was huge back then. That helped launch his channel. That helped set up his other clickbait and viral videos. Insane Pokemon Sun and Moon hacks. So again, just like continuing with the hack coverage. I don't like that personally. I see it as a bad move. Hacked Mega Vaporeon reaction. So it was all about fake information, hack stuff. Pokemon on Nintendo Switch revealed. Look at that gig of clickbait. I think there was also a couple other like leak things that he covered. Either way, he's just as fake as everyone else. He clickbaits lies, so I really don't like him. And then we can even talk about the Pokeball, like world's first real Pokeball. It's not even an official product. If it was an official product that was like the definitive ultimate collector's Pokeball, I could see it a bit more, but nah, it's just a metal sphere that has an LED in it. And he tried to play, and like you could tell he's fake when he tries to play it up as like this super cool and big thing, and then it ends up blowing up when it's not a real Pokeball. There's no technology behind it. It doesn't even open up or anything. Then he follows it up. And then he follows it up again. And also, if you spam reaction faces, I think much less of you as a human being, just off of that. And that's another thing about the whole, like, targeting children, that this is clearly exploiting a young audience. We can even see that in the replies to one of this. He is my son's favorite YouTuber on Pokemon stuff. He always makes him smile and laugh opening packs. That's the thing, like, you just watch the content, and it's like a children's show. And I don't know where Copa went. Copa would shut down so many fraudulent creators. It would be incredible. Not just in Pokemon, but also like Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox, all that stuff. Like, that's needed to happen for a long time. But I guess it was mostly one of those things where the government's like, hey, you can't be doing this. And then YouTube put up a facade like, see, we tried. And then the government went, okay, cool. We don't even have the time to investigate anyways. And then like some shenanigans went down. But yeah, his videos are clearly targeting children, but there's no, this is YouTube kids. He still had, like, that's how you can tell. If there's comments, he didn't make the declaration, even though he's targeting and benefiting off children. And all you have to do is, like, look in the comment section, and you just see, like, pictures of kids' faces, or you see pictures of adults, and then you know it's, like, someone's kid using the parent account or something. Now, that wouldn't really be stopped by COPA, but still, enforcement should mean something. Turning one Pokemon pack into a 12-minute video for the ad revenue. Another Pokeball viral attempt, something reactions, probably. He's just not a good dude. He's a big reason why the Pokemon community has so many problems and why everything is so bad. There's no honesty in the Pokemon community. There hasn't been for many years at this point. And no one else is going to talk about this because, like I said, they're already fighting. They're too busy fighting each other over the lost viewership, or like the free views that are now floating around off of Unlisted Leaf. And they know they can't cover it because they're the ones out there that are also trying to run sketchy breaks and soft scalp their audience and get away with scams and stuff. So this is actually a really good thing for the Pokemon community if he actually commits to quitting like he says, because we lost a bad actor here, and it means that other people, like now, the audiences are a bit more aware, and other people are going to be a bit more worried about being the next Unlisted Leaf. So yeah, we'll see how this kind of plays out, but overall, I think it's deserved again, except for that. And over the last couple of years, I'm just constantly proven right by the scumbags and frauds in this community, just getting greedier and greedier and trying to reach more and more for exploiting their young audiences. It's crazy, but we'll see. Is this the change? Maybe, maybe not. I was hoping the nappy thing would be the wake-up call. No, the nappy thing was over, and then, like I said, he got to come back, and no one really cared. And we also tried to make that, like, PokeTuber Discord group after the nappy thing to band the community together, but everyone's too greedy to be in the same room with each other for more than 2 days. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.